Wolong Fallen Dynasty follows the epic journey of a nameless warrior who clashes swords with some of China's most legendary heroes in a war-torn era plagued by demons. Although the nameless warrior aided many warlords, who were seemingly benevolent throughout a period of 16 years of battles and bloodshed, each of them had their own agendas and visions they were pursuing. Some were less altruistic than others. Even from the perspective of the nameless warrior, the lines between good and evil blurred beyond recognition, and heroes from the past could easily become the tyrants of the future. In this video, we're going to explore a unique perspective that proves who the true hero of Wolong Fallen Dynasty is, and the answer may shock you. As the nameless warrior revealed his true might and the ability to shape timeless dynasties, a shadowy figure, initially only known as the TAOIST in Black, influenced those in power with the tempting crimson glow of elixir. Elixir was a forbidden medicine that was said to grant immortality to those who consumed it. It was created by dark alchemy that required human chi as a key ingredient. As such, it was incredibly rare and was regarded by the common people as the stuff of legends. Among the elites, however, it was a highly sought-after substance that could potentially turn the tide of a war or even overthrow a corrupt empire. Once elixir was consumed, it would result in an exponential growth of one's demonic chi and grant the user immense power. However, the resulting gift of strength took a great toll and transformed them into horrific monsters in the process. Yu-Ji, the mysterious warlock, sought to harness the power of the elixir to usher in an age of immortality, a realm where death was a thing of the past. But in order for this age to sever its ties with the endless cycle of life and death, a massive amount of human chi had to be collected. Not only that, but a suitable vessel able to contain all of the chi was needed as a key to create the ultimate elixir. The mysterious blindfolded boy descended from a clan whose lineage was tied to the great dragon Yinglong, and would serve as the perfect candidate for the vessel. Yu-Ji witnessed the corruption of the Han Empire firsthand and understood the severity of the civil unrest. The people wouldn't idly stand by and continue to tolerate this oppression indefinitely, so instead of bearing witness to a failed revolt and subsequent massacre, he granted three brothers the power of elixir, and with their newfound abilities, they formed the Yellow Turban Rebellion, a force capable of overthrowing a corrupt government. As the Yellow Heaven decimated the Azure Heaven, countless soldiers and innocent lives were taken. However, with each death, a small amount of human chi was collected and contained within the vessel, who had been transformed by elixir into the dragon Shenlong. Eventually, the nameless warrior would rise to quell the newest threat, but even as the leaders of the Yellow Turban Rebellion were slain, an equally powerful opportunist awaited from the shadows for the perfect moment to strike and continue the struggle for ultimate power. This went on for 16 years, and many warlords had conquered lands, pillaged villages, and eventually fell to the nameless warrior's blades. With no one else to take the mantle, the TAOIST in Black, Yu-Ji, was forced to take desperate measures. He offered to form an alliance with the nameless warrior, but was rejected. An epic battle ensued, and in the end, Yu-Ji did the unthinkable and merged with Shenlong, becoming the embodiment of demonic chi. Armed with the power of the 9 divine beasts, the nameless warrior struck one final mighty blow and destroyed Yu-Ji once and for all, freeing the blindfolded boy who had served as the vessel all these years. However, Yu-Ji's stubborn spirit clung to the boy, and he attempted to harness the power for himself to slay his powerful adversaries and continue on his path to bring about the Age of Immortality, a realm where death and conflict were a thing of the past, and peace and prosperity would bless the land. In the end, his dream was shattered and Yu-Ji was no more. It's my opinion that Yu-Ji was the true hero of Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Despite his methods, he sought only to create an ultimate elixir that would result in an ideal world in the process. Upon his defeat, the TAOIST in Black drops the sword of Yu the Great. The item description gives us a bit more insight. It reads, "Favored by Yu-Ji, this legendary bronze sword was created by Yu the Great, who established the ancient Xia dynasty. Upon its jet black blade are inscribed the 28 mansions of Chinese astronomy, depicting positions of the moon and sun, as well as the characters for mountain, river, sun, and moon. Yu passed the sword on to his son Qi, while giving his position to his brilliant subordinate Yi before passing away. Then it is said that Qi took the sword in his hands and slew Yi, taking the throne in turn. The chagrin of Yi, cut down unjustly, lingers in the crimson letters inscribed on this blade, causing it to exude ominous demonic chi. History tells us that Yu the Great was a prominent figure in Chinese legend that established the Xia dynasty, which inaugurated dynastic rule in China. According to certain accounts, it is unknown if he was truly a man or a mythical beast. Even the characters for his name, Yu, have a meaning tied to a bug or reptile. It's largely accepted that he was actually a dragon that took the form of a man during the Zhou Dynasty. In either case, Yu the Great was the first dynastic ruler who was renowned for his ability to control the waters and reroute floods from devastating the land. In a time when the Chinese mainland was constantly plagued by flooding waters, this newly developed technology allowed for an age of unprecedented social and economic development. He would rule for a number of decades, and because of his flood control work, he became intimately familiar with the Han Chinese territory, which shares the same name of the corrupt empire that the Yellow Turban Rebellion sought to overthrow in the introductory events of Wolong. Yuji was regarded as an ideal ruler whose involvement with China's mythical Great Flood earned him the title as the head of the 5 kings of the Water Immortals. It seems that the Taoist in Black was none other than Yu the Great, whose death was allegedly caused by an unknown illness. It seems that after he passed down the right to the throne and bore witness to his son's deplorable actions in pursuit of power, Yuji's perspective of humanity changed, and he sought to bring about an ideal world, where things such as power, war, and conflict had no true meaning. Instead, everyone could live eternally in peace and harmony, free of the vices of man. Yuji discarded his identity and assumed the role of the Taoist in Black on his path to use the elixir to awaken Xilong and forge his dream world from the ashes. I'll leave you with a final thought. Yuji's son was named Qi, which is Mandarin for revelation. It's almost as if Yu the Great had divine foresight into the future of man and understood the dark path his son would eventually walk, further reinforcing the possibility that Yu the Great was no human at all, but rather a mythical dragon attempting to usher a new age that simply could not be fathomed by mankind. And that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this theory, be sure to comment Crouching Dragon down below. And until next time, it's the Inhuman One signing out. Consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, or check out my Patreon for behind the scenes content. Join the Inhuman community today.